Alright, welcome back to another episode of Regulars One Playthrough in Nightfall, and today is another special episode. I'm not going to continue with the storyline. Instead, I teleported, fast traveled, I guess, down to Pogon Passage, and I'm going to be exploring this bottom area. It's been requested that I spend more time exploring these areas, and I have done some exploration, some side quests, but I'm missing this whole side area. And I know as I go into the main storyline or quest line, I am gonna start going up into these desolation spots. So before I do that, I wanted to explore a little bit more down here. We're looking for another outpost, which I think is here, and an area called the Barbarous Shore. Hopefully, I can get some new mesmer skills. So yeah, we're just gonna be exploring a little bit here. It'd be cool if I had some side quests that could take me over here, but I don't think there are any. Let me double check. I've got, yeah, this one. Cost must be present. Continue. Oh, okay. I do need cost for this. So hold up. Let's get rid of Zed for now and bring cost in. And then this should take us to Barbarous Shore. That's what I wanted to do. I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, we're going with cost, Norgu. I'm still running this frustration build. Let's... This one fails. Let's give him some more interrupts. And I'll take out Leech Signet, I think. And put in, is there another illusion skill that does, what do you call it? Interrupts? Maybe not. Because I already have these two interrupts. And these are easier for me to get off. And Cry of Pain is obviously a great interrupt. So we're just going to bring... healing skill, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Drain enchantment. There are going to be some dervishes, of course. So it's a pretty safe skill to bring. I'm already level 8, and I think if I talk to this guy, I don't think I get any bounties anymore. I'm too strong, yeah. I'm too famous around here. So we gotta go up this way, down this way, through into the Barbarous Shore. Because every one of these explorable areas have elite skills. I don't remember seeing any Mesmer elites here in this area, the Dejarin Estate. Obviously, if we come across one, I'm gonna capture it, but I'm not too interested in the other ones. Damn. The frustration interrupt spike never gets old. I mean, this does some pretty massive damage for interrupting, because a lot of times the interrupt builds lack the damage, and some interrupts are a little bit lower success rate. But this build, I feel like I have pretty high success rate with the interrupts, and the damage is still there. It's obviously not gonna be as high damage as like a E-Search build, but that's why I've got Norgu, who has E-Search. It's really good, like damage mitigation. Just from them using skills and attacking slower and moving slower, that's reducing the amount of damage they do. Totally. Overall. And then on top of that, if I interrupt them with these clumsiness, Signet of clumsiness, and then Cry of Pain, they're not really useful. I mean, the enemies are totally useless at that point. What the heck? Is there artillery around here? Is that what that spotter does? What is doing that? Oh my gosh. I don't know what was casting that spell. Oh, I guess it's this. Ooh, there's an Alkalite of Duena. We can get a dervish. We can get a dervish elite skill. Should we pick that up? Yeah, let's pick that up real quick. How do you get up there? Looks like it's gonna be quite a battle, actually. I need to go down that way. How do they see us? Oh, that's not doing any damage. It's just doing 11 damage. It's just a scare tactic. Can I go this way? I think so. No, I can't. Okay, I need to get up there. I guess I go all the way around. It's okay. It's funny that through this playthrough, I haven't, like, I don't feel like I've been frugal with my spending. Like, if I needed elite skills or signals of capture or skills, I pretty much spent money on them. I spent money on armor, max armor, obviously. But most of my runes are all self-found. And just from salvaging materials, like, I've been able to keep pretty high. My funds have been pretty high. I think that's a big difference between playing this game, playing Guild Wars in 2024 versus back in the day, is the cost of materials is just really high, because everyone is so wealthy in the game. All the players are so wealthy that whenever they need money, they just buy it all from the merchants, and so the sell price to the merchants has gone way up. Is that how that works? The sell, yeah, if many, it's the supply and demand, right? So people are just buying from the merchants, so then the sell price goes way up. For most of the, obviously not all the materials, but for a lot of the materials. Because people don't care about money anymore. So for new players, it's actually quite easy to get decent money from. Oh, here's a boss. Mage Hunters. Oh, it's a warrior boss. That'd be cool if it dropped a green item. Alright. It's quite a, like, weaving path I have to take. A lot of people kind of didn't like Discord anymore. I feel like he does pretty decent damage. It's hard for me to tell exactly how much damage Elias is doing. But Discord's a pretty sweet skill. I hold it close to my nostalgia roots, because I used to run the triple Discord way with the Necromancer. I still might do that. After I beat Nightfall, I'll go back and get the Master of Whispers. And then in Eye of the North, we get the third Necromancer. It might be fun to run a Discord way team build, especially since I'm limiting myself to only 3 heroes. I haven't decided when I'm going to move up to the 8 heroes. Probably when I start doing hard mode content, I might switch over to the 8-man teams, 8-man hero teams. But until then, it's kind of fun incorporating the henchmen, and henchmen are quite strong in normal mode. Strong enough, I should say. And as far as I know, I don't know how much the henchmen builds and stuff change from normal mode to hard mode. That might be something worth checking. Wow, it's quite a long way than I thought. Whoa. I always forget I shouldn't spam these two spells because they cancel each other out. I think I say that every single episode that I'm running them. I need to stagger them a little bit more. Wait until they interrupt. There we go. Or cast them on two different enemies. And I definitely shouldn't cast this until I see the enemy attacking. This game feels like it got super easy once I picked up Norgu. Well, there I go again, doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. Just very tempting in this game to just, you know, face palm my keyboard and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of the reasons why I like Warrior, but the Warrior builds, and even the Assassin build for that matter, get a little boring because you're locked into this rotation. And you're just like, tab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets a little bit repetitive. And I shouldn't be playing that way with the way the Mesmer works. I should be checking and seeing what they're doing. So like, now I should cast Clumsy. Ooh, Trick or Treat Bow. Now I should cast Clumsy. Go. And then, yeah, right when I see him pull back his axe, that's when I can cast Signet of Clumsiness. That interrupt. Let's open up this bag. Candy corn. It's not bad. Raise all attributes by 1 for 10 minutes. And then the other episode, I got that candied apple. Did I use it? Oh, I think I used it. I used it last episode. That came in handy. Alright, so this Camp Hojanu, this is a totally optional outpost. We're here just to get into the Barbarous Shore. Just to hopefully catch a new Mesmer Elite. And depending on how easy this boss is, I might try and do a noob-proof farming method on him in a future episode. Probably not this episode because it's taken me some time to get here. We'll see. What? Merchant. Glittering dust is very valuable. Honestly, with this glittering dust, I'm probably sitting on a couple. I'm sitting on a couple mil, or a couple platinums. Couple mil. What am I talking about? Just a cool couple mil. Oh, that's the way I came in. I need to go out this east side. There we go. And there's a ton of not Cornin. What are the bandits called? Corsairs. There's a ton of Corsairs in this area. Hence the name Barbarous. Lawless. Heathens. We're gonna go this north route. Oh, and that's the way that for the quest anyway. What does this quest give us? Nothing. That's one thing I'm disappointed with. I mentioned it in Factions, and that is the side quests in Prophecies. Even though they didn't give much gold or experience, the side quests in Prophecies felt so much more valuable because they were really like catered. What is this? Alcohol? They were really like, there was a lot of thought put into the side quests for each item that they gave, for each skill that it unlocked. And they just got a little bit lazy with the way points work and currencies. They did that. I mean, they ended up going that way with Guild Wars 2, and a lot of MMOs kind of copied it, where they just give these like arbitrary currencies. They invent this whole new currency in order to be more versatile. And then from a game developer's point of view, it makes sense, because in Prophecies they had to think, okay, what item should we unlock that will be useful to which class? And when Prophecies first came out, obviously there's only 5 classes to think about. 5? 6? The original classes, that's all they had to consider. And then once Factions released 2 new classes, they immediately realized, oh no, this is going to be really tough to balance all of the rewards for the quests. So I can understand it, but it's just a little disappointing is all. I haven't seen a boss yet. Lieutenant Shagu, that's a boss. I'm looking for a Mesmer boss though. Yeah, anyway, like, this is a totally optional quest. You're forced to bring costs. What is he? Is he a warrior? And then the reward for this quest is just, it doesn't make sense. Oh, it's a paragon. What's he using? Crippling Anthem. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one for an attack skills build, or attack skills team. Not too useful for me or my team because I'm not using attack skills. I'm using mostly casters, but it's quite good. I can respect it. I can respect it. We must go to our store, find Ruthless Savad. Oh, this is a scam, isn't it? He said a rune trader in a game of cards and won this debt collection ticket from him. It says it's worth 5 platinum. This is absolutely a scam or a trap, and cost is getting us into it. What does stolen goods get me? Cloth. Cloth is pretty cheap. It's like 30 gold per stack, or per 10. Ruthless, I assure you it's only blah blah blah. Fool's luck. Debt collection ticket. Interesting. Let's just open up and see what's inside, shall we? It says here you agreed to pay off the debt to me. That's so dumb. This man doesn't know when to quit when he's behind, and he never ever managed to get ahead. Really bit off more than you can chew. I'm feeling extremely generous today, so I'll give you a choice. You can pay the 5 platinum he owes me, or you can work it off. That's a simple but not one I care to perform personally. I want you to collect another debt. Okay. Yeah, I'm not paying it. So we need to collect the other debt, which is just right over there. We need to kind of explore this area anyway. So if we manage to find the Mesmer boss while we're here, then it's like 2 birds. Jerub No Spine. These nicknames are a little bit on the nose, no? Ooh. And like that too. Like I get people want I understand the value of having a naked weapon that's just max damage and lowest requirement for that. And I get the benefit and the value because you can make the weapon however you want with inscriptions and the parts, whatever. But it just like, I don't know. I kind of like finding a weapons collector in the middle of nowhere that can give you like some unique items that have cool specs and stats that you got to kind of work for. And just having this, it's a little bit lazy in my opinion. They're like, okay, let's just make them all naked. All, maybe naked's not the right term, but make them all clean. And then the players can just upgrade them however they want. And we don't need to worry about being creative. It's just lazy. I think you know what I'm saying. It doesn't change the fact that I like the game. It's just a criticism. That's it. Usually give iron ingots. Yeah, those are valuable. Hello. Okay, there should be a boss here. Corsair. Midshipman Morola. I think that's the Mesmer. He looks purple. What's he using? Simple thievery. That'll be fun. He stole Fireball from Sin. Ah. Ooh, we got a rune there. I need to use Cry of Pain on this guy. Oh. Here we go. He's a little bit far away to farm his green item. Alright, what does this do? Interrupt target foe's action. If that action was a skill, that skill is disabled for 6 seconds, and Simple Thievery is replaced by that skill. The problem is, so like, he was casting Fireball, but he wouldn't have had the fire attribute to really get any use out of it. The disabled part is pretty valuable, though, I guess. See what this rune is. Not great. Alright, where are we going now? I wonder if he always spawns here. Because it's pretty far to come down here. And it's going to be a little bit tough to farm him with my tactic. Because there's so many ads. And he's quite fragile. So he might go down to collateral damage as I deal with the ads. Let's try the skill. Oh, you have to interrupt it in order to steal it. That's a big drawback, isn't it? It's much better on Norgu. So let's make Norgu this interrupter with Simple Thievery. Ooh, there's a... dang, there's the Dervish boss. It would have been nice to have a second Signet of Capture for him. What is he using? Vow of Strength. Oh, I already have it anyway. It's okay. And there's so many bosses here. This is a ritualist boss. What's he using? Yeah, the problem with my build is if I'm unable to get the interrupts off successfully, it's very low damage. But thankfully, shared burden is always useful. Little rubber banding there. Oh. Yeah, it's not a great skill because if it fails, it's just a useless skill on your skill bar. There should be a base effect if you are unsuccessful in interrupting something so that you can at least get some benefit out of it. I don't really like skills that rely on a window of, or like it's like kind of like an all or nothing skill. If you don't fulfill the requirement to use the skill, then it's just useless. There's that burst damage. Finally got an interrupt off. Take him out. Come on. So many enemies. Okay. Almost there. Hopefully we don't have to backtrack. Honestly, we don't even need this skill at this point. Or need this quest at this point. But we might as well finish what we started. What's the name of this quest? A Fool's Luck. Oh, I have to go across the bridge, of course. Is there another boss here? No. I have to fight him. Nice. That was a triple whammy of interrupts. Yeah, see, I stole Steam, but you know, I don't have any of the elemental attribute. So you might as well just use like diversion or something. It's not much different than the diversion skill, except it takes up an elite skill slot. I don't think this skill's very good. Pumpkin cookies, nice. 10% morale boost. Alright, backtracking. I'm gonna fast forward this part while I'm backtracking. Okay, we're back. We walked all the way back from here to complete this quest that we don't even need to do. We still not finish it? Okay, it's finished. What do we complete it with? See Lonai. Okay, that's fine. He's got another quest though. We need Margaret. Umjabwe. Carries a lot of supplies. I'll pick it up while I'm here. I'm probably not gonna do it though. Okay. Let's go talk to Lonai. turn this in. I think I need Zed for this next quest. Oh, we have General Morgan in our party. I thought we had to do something different. Accept. And then this one, talk to Cormier in a command post. We must have Zed. What does Morgan come with? He's using Spear Command Leadership, Blazing Spear, catches them on fire, Barb Spear, makes them bleed, Deep Wound. Lots of conditions. Wow, I didn't realize the Paragon can put so many conditions on. Interesting. We're not going to use him yet. I'm going to have to think about how I want to use him. But we'll bring Elias, of course. And I like the Zed Shadowhoof build that I'm using. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to use Simple Thievery, but Norgu will use it. So he's going heavy interrupts. 17. Okay, so that's the benefit. 17-second disable. That's crazy. Let's do a disable build then. So that plus diversion. That's massive. He's got interrupt here, interrupt here. That's not an interrupt, so we'll drop that and put diversion in it. So he's got tons of interrupts plus disables. That's going to be really annoying for the enemies that we face. I'm going to go not Simple Thievery. I'm going to go something different. I wonder if this spells targeting these foes or cast by parties takes 50% less time to cast. I wonder if that affects these interrupt skills. That'll be helpful for Diversion and Chaos Storm. And all of these skills too. Yeah. Let's do this. Nice. Need to get him a rune. And that'll help with these skills too. Yeah, I'm going to go Stolen Speed. Because this also has kind of shared burden effect. Except that this only affects enemy spell. So that's the drawback. So I'm going to bring that. And then let's have a little bit more damage. And I'm not going to need so many interrupts, actually. I'm going to go like a Djinn build. Phantom Pain. Actually, I think I might go Domination too. Alright, let me think about this. Okay. This is the build I decided to go with. I'm going with some Djinn, a little bit of interrupts with Cry of Pain and Clumsiness. Mainly, I decided to keep Clumsiness because the Stolen Speed and the interrupts by my other team are going to be more anti-caster. And I still need some martial enemies, like attacking enemies. And then Ether Nightmare is going to be providing Degeneration along with Cry of Pain. So I think we're covering quite a few bases. I would have liked to go Fragility Spike with Stolen Speed, but I'm not having too many conditions on my team. So that's why I decided to go with this build. We'll see how it works. And I brought Signet of Capture because I couldn't think of what else to bring. And who knows? Maybe I'll find a new skill. Common message good. We need to find a way northwest through the Desolation, but I fear my time on this world is nearing my end. My nightmares have grown stronger, stronger even than Milani's. Tear at my soul. I know not how much longer I can hold together. You see, my eyes were back in Gandara. Never mind. So she's hiding something from us. She's got something she wants to tell us, but she's not willing to tell us because she's scared. She doesn't trust us. How do I go over there? How do I go out that way? What the heck? Oh, here we go. Alright, what are we doing? New area. Tarai's procession. See, Tarai is a famous Nightfall Elonan hero. I believe his descendant is Varesh, because Tarai Asa, Varesh Asa. So enemies, my teammates' skills should be going really fast on the people that I cast Stolen Speed on. Because it essentially gives just 50% casting time reduction. As long as they're targeting the same enemy that I am, which they should be. Ooh, here's a monk boss. Dang. What's he using? Ooh, we can totally farm this boss. Supportive Spirit. Ether Nightmare. Glimmer of Light. That's a good one. We can totally farm this guy. Actually, I don't know if I can solo him. I would need, yeah, what skills would I need to solo him? I would need some interrupts. Yeah, I don't know. Energy denial, interrupts. Monk bosses are always difficult to solo because they have sustain. The previous bosses that I used, my noob-proof farming method were on, they didn't have any healing hardly. But that monk is all healing. And this energy denial from, or, ooh, a pink. The energy drain from both of these is kind of a lot. Especially against a dervish who don't have much energy to begin with. It can pretty much drain all their energy. Pink. Can I can't. Not gonna use it. Alright, what are you doing? The Desolation. It is death to step on the sulfur haze. From man and runner alike. It is rumored that talking about Palawajoko. There was an ancient undead king, Palawajoko. He enslaved our people to serve the undead ranks in his dark bone palace. It is rumored that he even tamed the great worms beneath the sulfurous waste to do his bidding. Meet me in the Desolation and I'll show you. Yeah, we're going up this way. Nightfall is so big. Where do I go? Do I go up this way or... I guess I go this way, right? Yeah, there's a path. I don't know where I go. Doesn't look like this goes that way. Maybe it does. Doesn't seem like it, does it? Let's trust. Yeah, it looks like it does go up that way. Oh, there's hyena bosses in this game? Or hyena pets? What's he using? Strike is 1. It's not a bad one. It's a weird hyena sound. Should be targeting the priest, I guess. There we go. Yeah, this is the right way. Oh, that's hurting. Oh, all the interrupts on my team and couldn't interrupt that skill. That's the problem with having interrupts on your teammates, on your AI, is because they are obviously faster reaction time, but they don't know how to prioritize spells. Like spells that need to be interrupted. They just see, okay, I have a skill that interrupts, and they're casting a skill that can be interrupted, so I'm going to interrupt. So then whenever they do cast a spell that should be interrupted, it's all on cooldown. Yeah, I'm definitely going the right way. Do I have any lockpicks? No. This is really one of the best spells in the game, Cry of Frustration. It fits into every Mesmer skill bar pretty much. It's an interrupt, and even if you don't get the interrupt off, as long as they have a hex on them, you're dealing AoE damage and AoE degeneration. It's like better than a lot of elite skills even. Let's go. Almost there. I'm probably not going to have time to do the mission, actually. Core, Living Flame. What is this? What skill does he have? What a cool boss name. Ooh, Searing Flames. But he doesn't get to cast it. He got it off once. I bet he's got a good item. Let's see, how do I... I don't think I can get down there, can I? Yeah, I can't get down there. Really snaking around here. Oof, that was some big damage. Definitely fought a lot of bosses in this exploration. Not a single green item, unfortunately. Who's casting meteor on us? Scribe? Yeah. I like the Zed build. Okay. Really winding route to get up here. I don't remember having to go all this way. I almost feel like Elona is bigger in Guild Wars 1 than it is in Guild Wars 2. Am I crazy to think that? Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Feels massive though. And because you run around so much more slowly in this, in Elona and Guild Wars 2 you have mounts. That's when mounts were introduced, so you go around much more quickly. Gates of Desolation. Creepy. For a place called the Desolation though, there sure is a lot of stuff out here. There's tons of stuff out here. I think there's an armor merchant somewhere out here. Oh, no, that's the next area. Bone Temple or whatever. Meet Mirza on the outskirts of the Desolation. Let's finish this quest. I don't know. What do you think about the builds? What do you think about Norgru's build? What do you think of my build using Stolen Speed along with Simple Thievery? I haven't even been paying attention to see what skills he's been thievering. But in the comments or something, let me know. Did he use it appropriately? Inappropriately? Effectively? Ineffectively? Okay, now it looks like the Desolation. A worm spewer. Diamond Gin, Sapphire Gin. We centaurs are proud and foolish. We were too busy fighting each other to realize we've been targeted for slavery until it was too late. Numbers are few now, but our hearts are strong. We gather on our ancestor tree and prepare to strike back at Varesh. We will free our brethren. Do not step within its bounds. Look, do you see? Those are the very worms Palawajoku was said to have controlled. Perhaps they hold the answer you seek. Only Palawajoku knows, but beware the deceit of the undead king. He would bargain with men's souls, promising 3 wishes and granting none, or granting them in ways that only served his wishes. Find Palawajoku if you must find a way across the Desolation, but beware deals made with such two-legged devil. Why's he gotta say two-legged? That's a little bit racist, don't you think? I gotta go all the way back to command post to talk to Cormier. I thought I had all my heroes up to level 20, and I don't, so I'm gonna bring Sosuke. And hopefully, I wish it gave us an experience bar so I can see how far along it is. Hopefully we can get him up to level 20 here. He's doing a very weird build. He's going energy storage max, and it raises all of his attributes to 13, and then he has no skills in anything else because that's all he really needs. Not really any point of putting anything else. All right, Cormier. The journey of life is best taken with good company. Palua Joku, the Scourge of Vabi, was defeated in the Battle of Jahai by Torai Osa. That's what I was saying earlier. But that was not the end of his story. It seems he could not be killed. After the battle, it said that members of the Torai Osa's elite guard formed the Order of Whispers. These great hunters broke Joko's body and used powerful magic to bind him within a great tomb. They eventually built a monument commemorating the victory over the site. My dreams have told me we must travel to this tomb and see what awaits us. Your dreams? You know, full mesmer build or having many mesmers is obviously a super OP team, but I think it would be fun to have a full elementalist build, even though I'm not super familiar with all the elementalist synergies. I think it would be cool. I bet there's an effective one out there. Okay, I fear my time in this world. She already said that. Should I help you back to the Sunsphere Sanctuary? No, Shahai. You've done enough. My nightmares have led me to this place many times. Whoa. I can feel Abaddon in my soul, in my mind. So she's slowly being corrupted. Oh, where'd she go? What the heck? I must return to the sanctuary once and report this. Look around and see what led us here. So she just got teleported. Oh, there he is. That was easy. Joko is such a cool character. I am Palua Joku, the Scourge of Vabi. I was betrayed at the Battle of Jahai and sealed away by the cowardly Order of Whispers. Betrayed? Wasn't he like trying to raise an undead army or something? I once commanded thousands upon thousands of my undead warrior primeval kings were bound to my will. The gray worms of the desert were at my disposal. Yeah, okay, got it. You were evil, big evil dude. Weakening of the reality freed me. Now I must see to rebuilding my... Oh, so Abaddon let him escape. Alright, catch you later. He just immediately going to... He's so fast. We gotta hunt him down. Have Zed help track Palua Joku. Take Zed to speak with Durai Traptail. Wow, this is a long quest line. Which way should I go? Should I go this way? Guess so. Alright. I really have to backtrack all this. I wonder if I could have just teleported up there or fast traveled there. I bet you where I have to go is like right here. But since I'm here, I might as well check. Yeah, he's all the way there. Gosh. I wish they did a better job of letting me know. I guess the way the instanced areas work, they can't give you a specific um waypoint until you're in the instance. What do I need to do? Talk to this. Look at this. This is one of the longest quests, and it only gives me like hardly any reward. Wow, they caught him really quick. I can smell a two-legged walker from 4 miles away. 8 if it hasn't bathed in a fortnight. I could smell you coming from 10. We have the undying two legs trapped. He was trying to return home to regain his throne, but it seems being buried and bound for so long has cost him all his power. What should we do with them? Alright. I think this is a cutscene.
Did you think you could escape us, Gravewalker? We could follow your stench across the desert.
You are a natural follower, Centaur. Your dead ancestors served as my cavalry.
We did not come to trade insults, Palawa. We want to know how to cross the Desolation.
Sorry to disappoint. Only the dead and the demonic can walk the Sulphur Flats unscathed.
Let me rip his limbs off. He'll still be able to tell us afterwards.
You wouldn't dare, mule.
You're right. Fire is a better way to deal with a lying abomination like you. Someone fetch me a torch.
Don't lie to us, Palawa. The histories speak of mortals at your bone palace. How did they get there?
I did not lie. No mortal can walk the Sulphur Flats. But there are great worms who travel beneath those sands. These can serve as your steeds, but you have to do one thing.
What's that?
You have to show them you are their master. Otherwise, you're worm food.
All right. Looks like we have our yeah, thumbnail for that for this episode. Laugh Longmane. Okay, so Sasuke's level 20 now. Sweet. I mean, just gives him max health and energy. So this is the mission. We're going to do that next episode. And yeah, this was kind of a long episode. I'm going to try and edit it down so it's more digestible. A lot of running around. And I guess, yeah, because I went to Barbarous Shore, it made it extra long. Otherwise, it would have been maybe 30 minutes shorter. But anyway, it was a fun episode. Got a new skill. I might keep it for next episode just to see how it goes. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.